What's up everybody, this is your pal Woodrow here. Welcome back to another video. Today guys, I'm going to be talking about Battlefield 4. Now this game I strangely like. Now there's a lot of things that I really do enjoy about this game. So I feel like this would be the best time to talk about it right now. So without further ado guys, let's get this started, shall we? So the history with the Battlefield series is basically this. I've never played Battlefield 1. I played a little bit of Battlefield 2, which is Bad Company. I feel like that game was alright, and it is a game that I was like, the campaign's pretty good, multiplayer was alright. Battlefield 3, I actually hate. I didn't like the story was a little bit boring for me, but many people did like the story, but I just didn't. Multiplayer was alright, I just didn't seem to feel like what's the point of this. I did play like 6 to 7 hours trying to get into it, and I just didn't get into it whatsoever. I know many people did enjoy Battlefield 3 as a whole, and I respect the people who actually do enjoy it. But that's it for Battlefield 3. We'll talk about Battlefield 4 in a minute. Battlefield Hardline is an alright game. The campaign was actually pretty good. The multiplayer was not that great. I played it for a few hours and I was like, what the hell is this? But the campaign was actually pretty cool. I like the way you're an officer and basically you can arrest people. That was quite cool. And we had Battlefield 1, which was just released a couple of weeks ago to a month ago. Pretty cool. I actually like it. Played a bit of the campaign. Still need to finish it off. Multiplayer was fantastic. I love it. I love its World War I setting. It's so good. But now let's get into a game called Battlefield 4. Now, the last time I played Battlefield 3 was like so many years ago when I played it, and then when Battlefield 4 was announced, I was like, I might get it, might not, I'm not quite sure yet. And I was fortunate enough to play the open beta when it was during, I think it was like September, October time. I played, there was only one map, and there was like a bunch of guns and just a bunch of stuff to do. And I was like, yeah, it was alright, but I had to see if I'm going to enjoy it or not. Then the thing about it was, I went to an event back in 2013 on the 1st of November, which was the release date for the 360 version of Battlefield 4, which was kind of a surprise thing about it. And with it, I went to an event, and I will be talking about what event I went to, and I will be talking about Battlefield 4 in the video, in the actual video next month, so stick tuned with that. And basically, Battlefield 4 was one of its main highlights. There was the Xbox One area, PS4 area, and just Battlefield 4 was the main area. And with it, that was the first thing I actually done. I was like to myself, right, I'm going to play Battlefield 4. And I'll play it for one game. If I feel like the game is more better, then I'll pick it up. And I went in there, 20 minutes later, got my hands on it, sorry. And basically, I was like, this game's actually pretty good. I don't know what happened. I was like, from a guy who's like, from the open beta, was like, yeah, it's alright, I might pick it up later. I was like, oh my god, this looks actually pretty good. And I actually gotta say something. This is the first time I did something to this. I went to the guy who works at EA or DICE, one of the guys who was doing it, and I just said to him, I just didn't like Battlefield 3, but Battlefield 4 was actually a really good game. And with that, they gave me a poster, which was like, okay, well, that's pretty cool actually. But here's the thing, I was like, this game's pretty freaking good. And I played it on the controller, I was like, this game's actually pretty good. And then, after that, I was like myself, when I got back home, I was like, I need Battlefield 4. And it was like, I can't believe that. I went to an event, played Battlefield 4, and I was like, this game's pretty good. However, I did get mine for Christmas, and I absolutely love it. This was actually one of the games for my annual Christmas special that I opened up early. Pretty cool. Pretty freaking cool. Now let's talk about the actual game of Battlefield 4. Basically, there was its story and its online multiplayer. Now the story, I have to be honest, was kind of a letdown on how long it was. It was about 4 to 5 hours long. But I actually didn't mind the campaign. I know many people were they actually complained that, you know, it was short and they left some stuff out. But the reason why it was actually a good game is its online multiplayer. I actually enjoyed it. I liked the sound design on the guns, the whole destruction of the whole maps and all that from certain games. I liked the graphics. and I just really enjoy what it is. I like the battle pack system. I know it's the first time I've actually seen it for myself, and even that, the ranking is tough, but it's actually rewarding at the same time. And do you know what? If anyone who hasn't played Battlefield 4, and here's the thing to say, if you are, you know, an EA Access member, give this game a go, because it's actually really good. Unfortunately, I can't play it anymore, because my game is completely screwed up. I can't play it. However, other things about Battlefield 4 is when this game actually came out, there was a lot of server problems and whole matchmaking issues and all that. And this game was broken from start to finish until they fixed it and it's finally working and it looks really good. And you know what? EA does some really good stuff and do some really bad stuff. I feel like Battlefield 4 should have been, you know, delayed. Honest opinion. But I think it's because this was supposed to be an Xbox One launch title, and another game I have, which I want to talk about later on, was also another launch title for the Xbox One. But I have to say, I actually really enjoyed it. At the end, I was like, it's a good package, and right now you can probably get it for like 10-20 quid. Or if you are with EA Access, you can get it for free with Battlefield Hardline. And if you haven't played Battlefield 1 and you haven't tried the trial yet, give it a go. It's actually not that bad. But that's my actual talk about Battlefield 4. I absolutely love this game so much. Thank you so much, guys, for watching this. Please like, comment, and subscribe for more content. All my social media links are in the description down below. Any comments, any feedbacks, you guys know what to do. Thank you so much, guys, for watching this, and hopefully I'll see you guys next time. So there, peeps. Bye-bye.